I'm so excited to talk about this episode. Can't you tell my excitement? Totally excited.
Well, actually, the way your bags look under your eyes, it looks like you haven't slept in like a week.
Hmm?
You have like bags under your eyes. It's either like you're about to cry or you haven't slept.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one you have like a hella bag. It's like, damn!
How?
It's like there's just like a bag under your eye.
I don't feel a bag.
Well, you're not gonna... Hi, everyone! Welcome to the newest episode of Marriage Counseling, a la Zenkaiger. I am Krelika Kane. This is Kaiju no Kami. And as you've kind of got from our little convo prior to, he is super excited about this episode.
Oh, totally excited.
Like, can you just tell from this bag under his eye?
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. There's nothing there.
You have puffiness under your eyes.
Okay.
Nevertheless, he's super excited, and all I can say is we watched an episode.
I think we watched 3 episodes. They were like 3 short episodes that were just stitched together into one single episode.
So...
Because all this did was really hammer the fact that the Toji Tendo are absolutely worthless. Because it signifies that you can have 3 monsters, if 3 plots, but fit it all into one episode.
Well, this also says that either the prior monsters were so OP that it was possible for the Zenkaigers to... that either they were OP and the Zenkaigers couldn't fight, or that Zenkaigers are just, like, weaker than shit for those old monsters. Because how did they defeat 3 monsters?
Well, okay, the battle...
One of which was Kaito by himself.
Well, the bat one, okay, they did prepare ahead of time for the battle. So that made sense.
So, kind of...
But...
So, for anybody who has not watched Zenkaiger, this particular episode, number 46, has the episode title, A Little God Who Jumped Out.
Or whatever overtime used that had gay at the end. But...
So, basically, we start off the episode with God Stacy, I'm just going to call it that.
God Gay Stacy.
Who infiltrated Stacy's body.
Telling the Zenkaigers what's going to happen. They don't believe him. So he says, okay, I'm going to send Carrot World down.
Well, no. He says, I'm going to give you a revelation. He didn't say he was going to send Carrot World out. Basically...
Yeah, he did.
No. He said, I'm going to give you a revelation. The next world is Carrot World.
Yes.
He never said to them he's sending it out.
Well, but it's the same thing. The next...
No, that's different.
No, it's not.
No, it's very different. Okay. There's a difference between saying I'm going to give you a revelation because I'm a god. Because gods are supposed to be omnipotent.
Yes, but he's the one telling Bacchus Wallpaper which ones to send out.
They don't know that, though.
Yes.
So what I'm saying to them, they just think that he's possibly, well, one, they think he's yanking their chains, but he says, my revelation to them is the next world will be Carrot World.
Okay, but either way, he basically tells them the next world they're going to fight is Carrot World because that's the next one he's going to send out.
Okay, time out. No, literally, time out. I don't care if we have to cut the episode. What the hell is wrong with you? You're fucking arguing with me.
Because you're arguing with me. I'm saying he basically says the next monster you're going to fight is Carrot World, which means the next monster he's going to have Wall Boss send out is Carrot World.
Okay. I have saying if you take it from the character's perspective.
I'm not taking it from the character's perspective. I'm taking it from, oh my fucking god, can we just be done with this show already perspective.
Okay, well that's not the point of this review.
I don't care about the character perspective. The character perspective is that he knows the next world they're going to fight is Carrot World. Anyway, so fine. The next one is going to be Carrot World. So he leaves. God. They're all talking. They're eating carrots. What's his name? Comes out and goes, "There's a new monster!"
Zek-chan.
Yeah, Zek-chan says, "There's a new monster attack! It's a Carrot World!" And they're all like, "Whoa!"
Okay, once again, from the character's perspective of the Zenkaiger.
Yes, and they're all like, "What?" Because they were eating carrots. So they go, Carrot World turns Kaito red for some reason and not orange. Why didn't he turn orange?
I'm just letting you go. I just want to see how long you go with this.
So then they beat Carrot World. Monster comes down. Is like, well, you could have at least given some extra time. Okay, he gets defeated by Juran in Gaon form. Then Gege God Stacy's back. He's like, yeah. Next is gonna be
No, before that, Kaito yells at him, saying, "Did you even ask Stacy if it's okay to inhabit his body?" Which
no.
Goes along the whole connotations of what's overstepping the bounds even for a god, but I know we're not going that far. So yes, after this, continue with your rants.
So then, well, all the Zenkaiger are like, okay, well, you can use our bodies instead. We give you permission. And then he gives Stacy back. Then they fill in Stacy on what's going on. Then Sapphire World comes in because he's the next one that was said they'd be, and then Bat World. And so they defeat not Diamond World, but Sapphire World, even though, didn't we already have that design?
Yes, they made a comment about it being Diamond World.
Okay.
They literally made a comment about it, insulting Sapphire World because he looks like Diamond World.
That's what I thought. I couldn't remember if we had an actual Diamond World before.
Yes.
And then they defeat him with powered up Dragon Caesar Zenkaiger.
But it was basically Zenkaiger as the only one fighting him.
And then they talk more about Stacy possibly coming to live with them.
Even though Stacy has not agreed to anything.
And then Batworld shows up. And the Rangers defeat him using Dynaman's power. And then they defeat the giant...
Of Calypso Cicada.
Yeah, there was a cicada monster that would use its chirp as an attack.
And they made an umbrella type thing to...
I don't remember the umbrella,
deflect it?
But one of the Rangers came up with an idea to, deflect it. And then we have another mech battle, because that's all this episode really was we gotta get in all these last minute toy sales. Ching ching, ching ching, ching ching. And then they fight. And it was a cool night battle, at least the lighting was cool with the little smoke going around.
I did agree with Juron of not sure what that world was hanging off of.
It's like when Spider-Man shoots his web in the sky, but he's higher than the buildings. Like, what's his web attached to?
So, a couple of things that he did not reference in this episode.
Zox.
Well, other than that. So the first thing that...
Getting the main plot out of the way for what little there was.
Okay, so Mr. Agro here first forgot to reference the first introduction in the episode of Bokuwasu. So Bokuwasu was super pissed because Carrot World was sent out without permission. It seemed like. Or he was defeated way too quickly. Oh, no, it was the big mech that was sent out without permission. And Bokuwasu is saying that there must be a spy. Barashitara, apparently not willing to continue to live, accuses Gege. Basically, like, what's happening, Gege? Why are you like this? Gege, not knowing what's going on, is about to respond, and God comes back and inhabits his body, and then basically apologizes to Bokuwasu for sending out the Big Mech, and then asking for 2 other worlds, Sapphire and Bat. Obviously, Barashitara, later in the episode, is a little suspicious and sees the battle, and is not surprised at how quickly they're being defeated. The next one is Zox, because you have the 2 younger brothers, even though they went to SD-topia, is still in their SD forms. And they weren't able to find any clues of how to break the curse. Flint makes the comment of, oh, well, I guess we should have some fun in the meantime, and sees that Piratopia is back. Zox sees this and is very suspicious because too many coincidences don't make for a good time. In the last part of the episode, we then go back to Toji Tendo, and we see Bokuwasu getting pissed off again about the next 2 worlds being destroyed, and he tells Izurut that he needs to get the gears because he wants to show off what royalty can do.
Okay, so they have this pile of gears. The Rangers have now freed like 50 different universes. And they still have like mountains of gears. How many freaking universes are there?
Well, and I wonder if a number of them are just like empty gears.
And how is it that out of all those gears they have encountered, none of them have been a Sentai world in all this time?
Maybe the Sentai worlds are on the bottom?
Do they have like a card collector booklet, but a gear collector booklet where they've collected all the Sentai gears?
Maybe. Maybe it sells for a lot of money on the market.
The market?
Market. I'm Italian. Well.
Now you're Italian?
I was raised by Italian.
Maybe you're racist Italian.
Hey, I was raised with an Italian family.
Okay, but that doesn't mean what you did.
Okay, that was mean, but I'm not racist.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh, that's even better?
Yes, it is.
That's a stereotyping.
Yes, it is. Mario.
Anyways.
We come to kick you out. We're going to give you an offer you cannot refuse. But if you refuse it, we're not going to be very fun guys. There will be no one-ups in your future. Pay my coins.
Okay, God help me. So this episode was not good. So the whole idea of a god wanting to betray Toji Tendo just as much as everybody else was interesting. But
it had happened like 20 episodes ago.
Yes. I think the whole infiltration thing should have been more seen and not told at the last moment.
And then next week we have probably our 58 seconds of Izurut versus the Zenkaigers.
He's super excited about this, can't you tell? And I'm just a little depressed because I gave up my time playing Yakuza for this. But I still stand by my enjoyment for a lot of the episodes.
Okay, I did like the scene when they were doing their posing to Batworld and the logo kept moving around trying to get like in the camera fully.
And that world was like, you're a little too close to my personal space.
That was kind of funny. But other than that, I didn't like this episode one bit. I thought it was worse than last week's episode. Granted, it's still not the worst episode of the show. That still goes to whatever episode it was way back then.
With the Freeze World?
No, Freeze World was like episode 3.
Yeah, but I know you hated that episode.
No, that episode I liked. No. It was after the Sushi World where I was like, wow, I didn't know they could make an episode worse than Sushi World. I can't remember what it was now. This whole show's become a blur to me.
It's the Seinfeld of
I can't even tell you what my... Okay, my contenders for the favorite episode are the Clip Show, the Wind episode, and then there was an episode way back in the 20s that I really liked, but I can't remember what that episode was. Or was it the teens? I don't know. I know there was an episode I really liked way back then that I was like, that was a really good episode, and now I don't remember what that episode was. And I bet if I even look up the titles and look through them, like, that one, nope, that one, nope.
You just opened YouTube.
I know I opened YouTube as like a thing. Just like using it as an example.
Well, nobody else can see.
But it'd be like, nope, not that one, don't like that. I don't remember that one, don't remember that one, don't remember that one, don't remember that one, don't remember that one.
My favorite episode is the summer vacation episode.
Oh! Yes! That's the one! Where the monster had basically won, but then Barashitara kills the monster, freeing everyone up.
Yes.
Yes, that's the episode I was trying to think of. See? I told you I didn't remember. And that is my favorite episode.
Because this is Seinfeld. It's a Seinfeld
But yes,
of the Toku world.
These Vacation World episode is my favorite. Even though I didn't remember about it. But now that I remember about it, I'm like, yep.
I never forgot.
Well, like I said, this series, I'm just ready to be done. 3 more episodes left. 3 more episodes. Yay.
And then we got Don Brothers. This is not the 90s where you say talk to the hand.
Talk to the left, because you ain't right.
Oh my god. That's even lamer.
It was the 90s. We had all the cool lameness, like Jive and...
Okay, Jive was not the 90s. Jive came from the 70s.
Whatever. And, no, I'm not going to do that. Not! Or,
okay, that was from the 90s. Oh my
god.
god.
What other 90isms did we have?
OPP.
You gotta pee?
No! OPP, other people's problems.
I just know as OPP, you gotta pee?
No.
We
We also had the whatever.
Whatever.
Your mama's so whatever jokes.
Your mama's so fat, she's got her own zip code.
Oh.
But those are every generation, the yo mama jokes.
Yeah, but they're really popular in ours.
What was the other? We had, what was the other one? Diss. I'm going to diss you.
Oh my god. Alright, I lived the majority of my teenage years in the 90s.
All my teenage years were in the 90s.
Well, yeah, all my teenage years are in the 90s too. But, God, we were lame.
Me? No, you're lame. 90s had the best cartoons. Gargoyles, Batman, The Simpsons was at its prime. We had the cool shit that happened before the internet ruined everything.
I still remember Y2K.
Sentai was at its best.
You didn't even watch start watching Sentai until the early 2000s.
I know, but now it was definitely the best era of Sentai. Whereas the 2000s were the best era for Kamen Rider.
Wow, you admitted it.
What?
Because I know your favorite series is Black.
No, my favorite series is Blade.
Like, you always talk about Black being like the pinnacle of Kamen Rider.
No, I don't.
Because anytime I say any negative words about Black, I might as well just commit seppuku.
Well, yes, you should.
Because Black sucks. Seriously? But you like the 2000s better.
Just because I like the 2000s more than Showa era doesn't mean Black is not still the best Kamen Rider from the Showa era. It's still my second favorite Kamen Rider series, regardless.
And it's a terrible series.
No. And Zenkaiger is a terrible series.
I never said it was my favorite Sentai.
Hurricaneger is a subpar series.
Okay, that is a start of fighting words. Hurricaneger is awesome.
Sure, if you didn't watch Kaku Ranger first. Okay, granted, I didn't watch Kaku Ranger first.
I was gonna say!
But, okay, let me rephrase that. Sure, if you didn't already watch Kaku Ranger.
Okay, one, I liked Hurricane. Actually, I loved Hurricaneger from the first time I saw it. Even still, after watching Kaku Ranger, Hurricaneger is still awesome. Unlike you, who had to change his favorites once you finally watched Die Ranger, you changed your entire love of Sentai.
Die Ranger was my third Sentai show.
Yes, and you like the other two more first.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, Die Ranger was technically my second Sentai show.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Did I fall asleep while you were watching that?
No.
So, just so you know a little bit of context.
You weren't home when I watched Die Ranger, because I watched all 20 episodes I had in one go. In one sitting. When I bought those DVDs from Otaku Hell that...
Oh yeah, that's when we were living together.
No! This was when we were in Buffalo.
I am so confused now. Wow. It's been a long time since we've been together that I don't even remember pivotal moments in our relationship anymore.
Clearly, because it was 19 years ago. Actually, it was 19 years ago this month that I bought those Die Ranger and Jew Ranger DVDs that were rips of the VHS tapes, and then episodes 17 to 20 were fan subbed for both series.
Wow. This year will be 21 years together. Can you believe it, people?
Don't remind me.
But anyways, outside of us talking about how 90s was weird and awesome in strange ways, I kind of hope Dawn Brothers is good.
Okay, but right now we're still on Zenkaiger.
Maybe these last 3 episodes are kick-ass.
Doesn't matter, they're the best Sentai episodes ever made. Zenkaiger as a whole will never be anything beyond mediocre.
See, I will love it just for the fact it's Seinfeld.
Only you would look forward to being bored.
Okay, there's a difference between being bored and if it's a Seinfeld series. So, alright. When you watch a show like Seinfeld, you don't watch it going into...
I don't watch a show called Seinfeld because I'm bored when I watch Seinfeld.
But let me explain, though. When you're watching a show like Seinfeld, you do not watch all of the episodes in order because they don't really take place in order. You can watch any given episode and still enjoy it because it's just an episode on its own. It's a standalone. I see that for Zenkaiger as well. That I can watch any given episode that I really like and not worry because it doesn't matter.
heaven or hell, it doesn't matter.
Like when I watch like any of the shows on Toku Shoutsu, they may go in order based on series, but for the most part, if I catch something and if it's in the middle of a story, I'm like, crap, do I remember what happened prior to? Or do I remember what happened after? With this, like Seinfeld, I can go in, watch any random episode, and not feel like, crap, did I miss something when I'm watching this episode?
How is it a positive?
It is a positive! It's the same thing with, like, the Flintstones.
Anyway, you can do it with a lot of Sentai. Because even though there are overarching narratives, you can still watch a lot of episodes.
Well, yes, like Kaku Ranger you can do that with, and Car Ranger. But when you have shows like Die Ranger, I am not caring about saying Car Ranger.
Car Ranger!
With those types of shows, I can watch any episode. But like Die Ranger, because it's an overarching narrative, even if they have the one-off episodes, they still interconnect at some point. The same thing with 01. There's so many episodes that tie into others that I like to watch the entire arc if I'm going to watch it.
Whatever.
So that's why I don't mind a series like this, because I know what I'm getting into and I can enjoy it for simply that. I have said from the beginning this show's like Seinfeld, so
I know.
Get over it.
I've got nothing to talk about with Zenkaiger, so I might as well just ride this bus while we have it right now. Because they haven't done anything with the dad or the mom.
Their parents?
They apparently went, Zox and gang went to SD World off screen. We never even got to see SD World.
Well, did you think that we would?
Well, at this point, no. But still, it doesn't matter. We should still, if you're going to mention other worlds, show us the other fucking world.
Okay, don't hit my leg. Hit your own self.
Like, seriously. Don't tell us, oh yeah, we went to Romance World, and don't show frickin' Romance World. Don't say, yeah,
Okay, honey.
We went to SD World, and don't show us SD World.
Honey. I hate to break it to you, but you don't like romance. So why would you want to see Romance World?
Because I still don't care. If you tell me you have a Romance World and you went to it, I still want to see it, not be told about it.
Yes, but...
The only one I don't want to see is Bathroom World.
Well, I don't think anybody wants to see
Because
that
clearly there's a bathroom world, and a toilet world, and a scrubber world, and a toothpaste world, and a peeing world, and...
I doubt there's a peeing world, because if there was, R. Kelly would be there. But on that lovely note...
I believe I can pee.
Hey! Well, wrong singer. That was Puffy, who's saying, I believe I can fly. He's...
No.
Yes, it was!
No.
Hold on.
No. I believe I can pee. Golden showers for all.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Wow. I know something about rap that you didn't.
One, it's not rap, it's an R&B song. But I swear, I thought it was Diddy who sang it.
No. We had a whole freaking Boondocks episode on R. Kelly.
Yes, I know that, but I still, for some reason, thought Diddy sang it. Then what song What song did Puffy sing once Biggie died?
There's a lot of them. He's sang a lot since then.
Well, no, he created a song specifically after Biggie died in the 90s.
Don't you mean he remade a song called You're Gone or something like that?
Yes and no, but... Okay, Biggie, or Notorious B.I.G., is clearly from the 90s, so most of you don't know who that is. I am surprised that people still know who Tupac is.
Yeah, some people smoke 2 packs a day. Anyway, Zenkaiger this week was another stinker. And I guess since we were mentioning about Don Brothers, just the little clips I saw from the images of the trailer, because I've not seen the trailer. The Pink Ranger with his arms going through his armor. Oh, PS3 gamers must be excited to see PS3 graphics in a Sentai show.
There are some games that had excellent graphics on the PS3 era.
Okay, but
I would say it's more PS2.
Don't insult the PS2. At least they tried to do stuff.
Hey, don't you dare! PS3 was fantastic. Some of my favorite games came from the PS3.
Well, I didn't say that there weren't good games. I'm just saying that, yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. Right. Cool. Okay, let me put it this way. The graphics for the Don Brothers Pink Ranger looks like the game Premonition. There, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Premonition is a PS3 game.
Fine. Just don't. Because honestly, are you saying that the graphics for Uncharted were crap?
No, but it had some clipping and stuff in there, just like the clipping.
Well, I actually want to watch the review rather than just
the
trailer, rather than just talking about Pink's arms.
Well, whenever somebody subs it, we will. But anyway, what did you guys think of this Zenkaiger episode?
What did you think of what we talked about? Are we as off topic as normal?
I'm feeling like we're triggered again.
Moving on.
Click like, subscribe, the bell notification. The things that you go to support the channel.
Okay, fine. In reality, you can find Kaiju no Kami on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and Patreon. Obviously, you can always find Kaiju no Kami on YouTube, because that's how you found us. You can also support us on Patreon at Kaiju no Kami. And we also have our website, creativitybydesignllc.com. And if you want to actually buy any of our merch, we have a lot of cool options out there on our website, also creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. So, as always, thank you for dealing with us on our lovely episodes. Are you spelling out the word shop?
Yes.
I would hope that most people know how to spell shop.
Okay.
How do you spell shop, I guess?
S-H.
Did you have to think about the H?
No, I had to think about how to put it backwards. Since
You're typing in the air. Nobody can see what you're writing in the air. Anyways, have a great night, and we will see you soon. Bye!